ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
A blissful morning, a sanctified, serene environment, and in that, a sermon that cleanses your heart, mind, and soul. This is perhaps not one morning, but here it's an everyday event. Every day, this happens at Sandipani. Sandipani is a vision of a saint, a profound personality who has through decades touched the soul of humanity. The saint is none other than Pujya Bhaishri Ramesh Bhai Oza, lovingly addressed as Bhaishri. A saint, a teacher, a philosopher and a guide who has dedicated his life to disseminating the divine teachings of the scriptures to thousands of listeners around the world. He is also a guide and mentor to hundreds of students at Sandipani Vidyaniketan, Gujarat. Bhaishri identifies spirituality as being a way of life. His style of teaching is simple yet insightful. His wisdom is philosophical, yet pragmatic. Bhaishri's profound study and reflection of the holy text awards us with the very essence of these ancient scriptures. His humble disposition endears him not only to his followers, but also to the respected community of learned saints. Many have expressed their thoughts, feelings and gratitude through letters to Bhaishri and private meetings. Those with spiritual quests found their answers. Those seeking more found peace. Today Bhaishri continues to enrich the lives of people all over the world through his profound wisdom and ever-flowing compassion. Bhaishri's discourses contain a balance between devotion and wisdom, whilst he entrancingly leads people into bhakti bhav, devotion. He shares the tenets of wisdom that are enshrined in the scriptures.
भगवान के प्रति समर्पण लक्ष्मण है, तो भगवान के भक्तों के प्रति, संतों के प्रति समर्पण का नाम शत्रुघ्न।
Citing examples from the Srimad Bhagavad Puran, Sri Ramcharitramanas, Srimad Bhagavad Drita and other devotional recitations and enlightening scriptures like the Upanishads and Shubhashitas. Bhaishri, in his unique style, shows us the path to lead an ideal life, to be a true devotee with a complete understanding of life's spiritual laws and thus indicating the path of salvation. Born on 31st August 1957 in a small village named Devka, situated in the Saurashtra district of Gujarat, Bhaishri's parents, late Shri Vrajlal Kanjibhai Oza and his mother Srimati Lakshmi Ben Oza, hailing from the Auditya community. Bhaishri received his initial education at Tattva Jyoti, a Sanskrit school located in the small town of Rajula. Eventually, he moved to Mumbai, where he completed his primary education and attended college. Although Bhaishri pursued his education with great sincerity, his heart and soul belonged to learning the scriptures and spreading the divine message. While other children played, Bhaishri spent his time immersed in religious activities. Bhaishri's interests always led him to study and practice the religious scriptures. He would often attend his uncle, Shri Jivraj Bhai Oza's discourses. Shri Jivraj Bhai was a highly respected narrator of the Srimad Bhagavad himself. And he first noticed a spark of spiritual genius in Bhaishri's character and encouraged it. Bhaishri developed a keen interest in the Srimad Bhagavad and the Ramayana too. In particular, the Ramcharitramanas composed by Goswami Tulsidas ji and the Bhagavad Gita. At the age of 13, he held his first discourse on the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And at the age of 18, he recited his first Srimad Bhagavad Katha, held in central Mumbai. His faith and beliefs only grew with age. From humble beginnings, Bhaishri has gone on to capture the hearts and minds of millions across India and the world, guiding his brethren through life's trials and enriching their lives with spirituality. As Bhaishri's kathas gained popularity all over India, devotees were eager to listen to these discourses beyond the Indian shores. Across the world, in the United States, Canada, the UK, Portugal, Africa, Australia, and New Zealand, Bhaishri captivated audiences of all ages and communities. Bhaishri's kathas and discourses have helped and inspired many to lead their lives the right way. People have shown their gratitude in many different ways. They have opened their hearts to his various causes by contributing their time, effort, and giving donations. For thousands, Bhaishri is more than just a spiritual leader. He is a source of knowledge and an inspiration. One of Bhaishri's vision is to propagate the knowledge of these scriptures and bring forth a new generation of scholars who would take the past into the future. Following this vision emerged the noble thought of Sandipani Vidyaniketan. Set up in February 1992 on 85 acres of land near Porbandar, Gujarat, Sandipani Vidyaniketan aims to rekindle humanity through education based on tradition and values for the benefit of society. Since its inception, it has been continuously expanding its activities and services. The Vidyaniketan has today become one of the leading educational institutions in India in the field of Vedic education. The entire Sandipani campus, surrounded in greenery, the Gaushala, the Yagnashala and the Sant Kutir are all reminiscent of a time which was so abundant with culture. The traditions followed at Sandipani celebrate the occasions that are sacred to Indians all over the world. Bhaishri's vision behind the Vidyaniketan is to produce proficient scholars of Sanskrit who have consummate knowledge of the Vedas and can conduct their lives with discipline and restraint. Named after Rishi Sandipani, the teacher of Lord Krishna, Balram and Sudama, the Vidyaniketan nurtures its students to become ideal humans and keep alive the cultural heritage of India. The Vidyaniketan has expanded into teaching modern subjects with a foundation of cultural values. Sandipani Gurukul, imparting education in English medium, has started to make a mark of its own, beautifully entwining the wisdom of the traditional past with the energy of the modern present. Bhaishri's mission is indeed a much desired progressive philosophy that India so needs today. Today stands tall the magnificent Sri Hari Mandir, an epicenter of culture and spirituality, attracting thousands of pilgrims to come and pay homage. On the grounds of the Sandipani Vidyaniketan, stands the monumental and breathtaking structure of Sri Hari Mandir, measuring 105 feet, held up by 66 pillars, capped by beautifully carved domes. It is the hallmark of Sandipani. The temple is incomparable in its exquisitely designed architecture and aesthetic precision. While the structure is a visual delight, Pujya Bhaishri's vision, the mandir has been built to provide Rishikul students practical training in performing rituals and for the mandir to become an epicenter of culture and spirituality. The Sri Hari Mandir was completed in 2006 and a grand event, Sandipani Mandir Mahotsav, marked the opening of the mandir. The Sri Hari Mandir has the deities of Sri Lakshmi Narayan Bhagwan, Sri Radha Krishna Bhagwan, Sri Janki Vallabh Bhagwan, Sri Karuna Mai Ma, Sri Chandramauleshwar Bhagwan, Sri Hanuman Ji, Sri Ganesh Ji, and Sri Ved Bhagwan. An oasis of peace and harmony, the mandir also has an auditorium with a seating capacity of 2,000, which is the hub of numerous spiritual and cultural activities. The mandir complex sits in beautifully landscaped scenery, making it a wondrous sight to behold. With a special play area for children and seating areas, families love to visit the mandir, partake in the aarti in the evenings, and enjoy the spiritual atmosphere of Sandipani. More than being an edifice of stone and marble, the mandir bears testimony to the realization of Bhaishri's dream. Bhaishri had envisioned the building of Sri Hari Mandir over a decade before it was actually constructed. His original plans for the site had not been extravagant or excessive. However, 10 years later, the image that Bhaishri had with him enlarged itself into the manifestation of the glorious temple that is visited by thousands of devotees who come to pay homage to the deities of the temple. Inspired to be a part of the various noble causes, devotees across the world offered their services. And with Bhaishri's inspiration and guidance, various trusts came into existence. Some of the other charitable trusts that are run under Bhaishri's aegis are Sri Bhartiya Sanskruti Samvardhak Trust, India, Sat Sahitya Prakashan Trust, India, Vaishvik Sanskruti Parivar, India, Vraj Bhagirathi Charitable Trust, India, Sanskruti Foundation, India, Sanskruti Foundation, UK, Sanskruti Foundation, USA, Sanskruti Foundation, Australia, Sanskriti Parivar, New Zealand, Vidya Vikas Charitable Trust, USA. These trusts undertake a large number of projects that have been initiated to help serve humanity. A lot of these projects are undertaken when natural calamities like earthquakes and floods hit suddenly. Many other noble causes are initiated by Bhaishri, which include educational support to the underprivileged, medical relief to the poor, preserving Mother Nature, and rehabilitation ventures. Bhaishri especially concentrates on developing rural areas and providing aid to the underprivileged. Thus, this saint, who silently does his prayers for humanity, serves the mankind, rekindles the light in the life of the underprivileged. Today, a person like Bhaishri is a burning example of a vision that would shape tomorrow's India with its age-old ethos and values.